Hello and welcome to this video. Today we're going to be doing intermediate makeup. If you didn't see last week's video where I did the basic makeup, then I'll put a link in the description for last week's video. I would put it like an iCard or whatever, but like we'll see. Whichever one I end up doing, we'll see. Anyway, we're doing a little pink look as we usually do.
Because like I said, in this stage of things we use makeup that suits our skin tone, and pink usually suits my skin tone.
So that's what I'm doing today. I'm wearing this pink scrunchie that doesn't even look like a scrunchie because my hair is so thick, but I was excited. Let's go. Let's get it. So in last week's video, or in the previous thing, we got up until this point, but we put powder on, right? But now we get to see the difference that concealer makes. So I'm using the same foundation as I used the last time. So now I'm gonna put on concealer. And guys, like, I need to buy a new concealer because this is old. So there you can see how the concealer made a difference. Also, like, don't worry, I have a lot of bumps on my face, so obviously you guys can see that. But yeah, you can see the difference that the concealer made, where I'm not like one color. Now I have a bit of dimension. So now I'm gonna put on the powder. I'm going to come back looking like a sheet again because this is a white powder mixed with a darker powder, but I don't have one that's exactly my skin tone. In future I might. I don't right now, so that's why I always come back looking like a sheet. So the fun thing about putting powder on is that you always get powder all over your clothes. That's why it's fun. So now I'm gonna do my eyebrows. I'm just gonna cut through this because we've already seen me struggle with my eyebrows, so let's just get this over and done with. We get to use the bronzer and the contour to, like, now you can see the difference that it makes. So I'm going to just apply it as usual, probably just speed through this because we've covered this already, but then I will put a side by side of my face at this point in the previous video and now. So that already looks like pretty nice, even though my forehead is a bit orange right now. Now we're gonna do the blush. Last time I used lipstick as blush, but today I'm going to use normal blush. And I usually put too much, so get ready for that. Be prepared emotionally, mentally, physically, psychologically for all of that stuff. There's people making a lot of noise outside, so I wonder if you guys can hear me. If not, this will all be muted and there'll be words. So now I'm gonna get into the eyeshadow. We know what we do when we use pink eyeshadow. This is the palette. This is always the palette we start with. I'm going to take this shade right here and put it in my crease, like above my crease and the outer corner of my eye. Now I'm gonna take the darker brown and just put it on the outer corner of my eye to make it to add a little bit of depth. So now I'll take the usual pink, this pink here, I think, this one here, and fill in the empty space that I've created here. So now I'm going to repeat what I did on the top part of my eyelid, on the top part of my eye on the bottom. Now since I've done that, this looks like a little bit sickly, kind of, but it's okay. It matches my scrunchie anyway. So I'm going to use this pink shimmer whatnot and use my finger to put it on. Just put it on in the center of my eye. Yes. And now I'll take this pink right here and put it on the inner corners and repeat the same things on the bottom. Now to finish off the eye slightly, I'll put this highlighter on my inner corners. Some black eyeliner, and then we're gonna continue with the rest of the look. Now I'm gonna put the highlights on. Of course, I'm gonna choose the pink one that I just used. So yeah, also highlighter makes a big difference. It just makes you look more glam and more, I don't know, I don't know, it just makes you look like the look more like a look, you know? Yeah. Now for the lips, I'm thinking of doing the same thing that I did in the previous video, so let me do that. Now it's mascara, and then we're done for the day. And that, guys, is all for today. So this was the intermediate midway look between simple and glam. So the next video is glam, and I'm pretty excited for that video. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Yeah, like the eye makeup doesn't have to be this complicated, but it's not even that complicated. It's just a lot of steps, I guess. But I mean, you can just use like one color on top of your eyes that you're like, yes, this suits my skin tone perfectly, and then just have eyeliner and mascara and be done. So yeah, that's from me. I did want to use a white eyeliner, but I forgot, but I think it's looking okay right now. So to next week's video, stay tuned for that. Let's be positive, let's spread positivity. See you guys next week. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love you all.